Hey everybody, using the camera with the modification. This is normal mode. Anyway, Don, I'm a junk collector, sent me something. Paid almost $9 for this thing. Holy cow! Boy, the post office saw you coming, man. Hey, thanks a lot. I think I remember what this was. I don't know what we need to do. That's really kind of you to do that. I haven't received anything from the mail other than, let's see, this year I think I've only received something from, let's see, what was it, a buzzsaw, and I think Lil Doggy sent me something too. What do we got here? Okay. We got parts and stuff. An iPod, 2 gigs. I've never owned an iPod. Boy, the connectors in there look bad. It looks like a Bluetooth. Whoa. Look at all the LEDs on this thing. These look like RGBs. They look like multi-segment LEDs with individual lights on them. They look like RGBs. I see an FFP cable here. That's a flat flex cable. FFP. We have a shield. Some lighting. Fantasy color. Okay, so I was right. Looks like that fell off. And we got a grill. This will be neat. I remember from the pictures from Don's video, and I'll link that in below as well. But it looked like there was some of the traces wrong. Let me see if we can zoom in on this. Seeing that we can, right? Okay. I got our camera zoomed in. I'm about a foot away. I'm more than that. It's about 1.5 feet away right now. These are stock lenses. These came with the... Anyway, let me get some light on this. And let's see, I'm working through the camera here. And here's our culprit right there. It looks as if it lifted all the traces up. Let's see. Yeah, those traces are lifted up, man. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, just so I can see. Just so you got a bigger idea of what I'm doing. I'm just simply going to remove a couple of these screws here. And look at the bottom of the board to see if we can find a pinout. And so that I can put a actual footprint on there for the component. See if it matches up with the footprint. Because there must be like 60 different types of footprints for this type of component. Alright, so we can zoom in even more. God, I love this camera. Okay, hey, thanks, Don. This is neat. Let's see what else we can do with it. I can't find a footprint or a component that matches this footprint. I can tell because they don't have the alignment holes here. If you can see that. Hold on, I might have to zoom in for you. Wow. I'm impressed. Okay. I gotta look through the camera in order to do this. I believe it looks like it is using data lines. This side here would be ground, right? This side here would be positive, and it looks as if it's going straight to that resistor here, just from the damage that I see. And the 2 center lines would be data lines, right? For clock and data. Ew. That's just what I'm seeing here. I was also looking around. And I was pressing buttons. And then I got to one that didn't sound right. There's some sort of foreign material in there. I don't know if somebody else has done that, thinking that I wouldn't notice, but I don't know. Yeah, the rest of them seem good. And there's something else in there, that one too. So, yeah, let's take it apart. Let's take the 2 screws out. Actually, it looks like one screw is missing here. So, okay. But yeah, it looks like you can plug this into a computer and get some data, or at least transfer data, maybe to the memory chip that it's got on board, or that's optional here. I'm going to want to pull this out from this way. That's what it looks like, and I think that's the correct way of disassembly. I'm going to sneak right in here. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on here. There's something going on with that. There's definitely some kind of gooey, funky action going on here. I know I'm focusing on the switch right now, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with that switch. I guess the spacing is off. There are 2 traces going from the USB. And they're going to that little hole there and that little hole here. These 2 little vias. Now on the opposite side of the board, we're going to see those exact 2 vias here and here. And it appears that they go underneath this controller here and right here as a pair. Where they go after that, I don't know, but it tells me that those are the clock and signal lines for USB. So this definitely communicates with the computer in one way or another, and it's certainly not just providing power. Yeah, I'd like to have this thing fire up and show you a computer that communicates with it, or at least show the diagnostic that the computer identifies the device. I don't know if it'll be able to get communication because I don't run Windows. Okay, so I'll certainly be able to detect the device, but communicate with it, probably not so much. But I can certainly power this up and see if the lights work. Alright, well, after coming back, getting really excited, because the 4056, when that popped up as a linear technology lithium-ion battery chargers, an IC, which happened to be an 8-pin, same package. I was reading the data sheet. I was getting all, I'm like, there's no way they put a linear technology part in this thing. Holy crap! Because that's not cheap stuff. But pin 1 on the LTC 4056 is voltage in for VCC. Not on this one. So the pinouts are different, and I don't recognize the logo on this. Recognize it. So that's the 4056. Yeah, I can't see it either. Alright, so oh, it looks like this popped up too. Boy, all the traces are lifting up. Oh. All the traces are lifting up. Oh man. Ooh. This is gonna be nasty. At least get it to spark, right? Let's see, I have that switch on. And she's sparking. Let's try this. I'm going to go here to here. I see a red light, do you? Do you see the red light? We're going to hardwire this. We're going to hardwire. Fuck it. Let me turn power off, which I did already. I don't know if this has Bluetooth or not. I have no idea. So I'm going to want to, yeah, Bluetooth. So maybe we'll be able to see it. I don't have any music or anything on this thing. But I'm just going to let that sit there and surf and just monitor traffic for a little while and see if when we get this thing on, see if it's actually communicating. And I'm getting solder smudges and nasty stuff going on here because lack of flux. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, now I want to use the resistor that they have there. I definitely want to do that. I don't want to go direct to the IC. They have a resistor there for a reason. And it looks like a 0.5 ohm. Because the identifying marker on the resistor says R50. That tells me 0.5 ohms. They use the R as a decimal place. Okay. We're going to try it. Okay, powering on now. We have a light. Let's see if this thing will turn on. I'm looking for searching. I don't know if you can read that. I don't see anything yet. I mean, I can't imagine this thing requiring a computer for it to work, other than USB. Maybe I should look up the actual product and see what's going on with it. But yeah, I'm not. There seems to be no difference whether I have the on and off switch on or off. There seems to be no difference at all. I mean, unless this flat FFP cable is, or FFC cable is backwards. I don't think it is. I mean, let me see. No, I had it right. Of course it did. Oh. Flat flex cables. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, just try pressing and holding all of them. Okay. You know what it was you know what it's doing? But if that's what it's doing, if that's what that red light indicates, that's charging. Ooh. Yeah, so let's give this a few hours. I don't know if that red light means that it's charging. It could be, because it could be. If there's a battery in there, it definitely uses that voltage as a ways and means of recharging that battery. So we'll see. This is a dual color LED. So if this thing turns green, the way that most devices are set up, then we should be good to go. We can hit the switch and maybe we'll see the Bluetooth kick in. That'll be fucking cool.